What is the Malapuni timeline theory? That is a question I ask myself, but to clarify, it is a continuity by each generation creating a connection deeper than we could see or imagine. The purpose of this video is to explore the world of Malapuni and to uncover its expanded universe. Anything outside of this series will not be included, so references, creator writing intentions, and callbacks are not relevant. However, the IDW comics, video game lore, and every book that have been officially released by Hasbro are acceptable. You have to look over its anthology series from Generation 1 up to the present. As I'm writing this script, we are currently in Generation 5, and to this very point, it is very complex. In exception of Generation 2, every other generation has its own animated series. Generation 1 had My Little Pony and Friends and My Little Pony Tales. Generation 3 had My Little Pony, Generation 4 had My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and Generation 5 had My Little Pony Make Your Mark and My Little Pony Tell Your Tale. Each generation has a deep connection in some way or idea. Despite revealing references or having something being recalled, it is a paradox that seems to just be more than a mere conspiracy or coincidence. That is where this theory comes in. You might be wondering how Posey is in Generation 5. I can only speculate that this Posey is Baby Posey from Generation 1. While she may not appear in the animated series, there was a Baby Posey from the toy lines. Therefore, the Posey that we remember from My Little Pony and Friends, that this is not the same Posey, but rather the baby version. It wouldn't make any sense if she were still alive after all this time. Not only that, but the fact that all of her friends are deceased at this time and generation. This also applies to every other pony that was introduced in Generation 4 that was a baby in Generation 1, including Moondancer. In My Little Pony Friendship is Magic during Season 9, people were speculating who Grogar was, but after the conclusion that it was Discord playing the villain the entire time, I can only speculate that the original Grogar we remember was trapped in Tambalon in the Realm of Darkness at this time, and was unable to return. This is because in the episode Flurry of Emotions, Twilight reads a book about Gusty and her friends defeating the evil Ram Grogar, the exact same Grogar from Generation 1. Twilight from My Little Pony and Friends is actually the mother of Twilight Sparkle in Generation 4. Since they share a lot of characteristics and appearance, there's no mistake that this is the exact same Twilight that we remember. There is also an instance where the original story of Tyrek is told in Generation 4. That's because this is the exact same Tyrek we remember from My Little Pony and Friends. Tyrek and Scorpan takes over Ponyland, but Scorpan warned the ponies about his brother's plan after befriending the ponies. In My Little Pony Make Your Mark, we get a flashback from Opaline that she was rejected from her peers, that being of course Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, but I suspect that this was way before they became princesses. However, there's more to this. It's not a coincidence. This could mean that there may be more alicorns out there. These examples are proof that there is a continuity between each generation and the other, but depending on who you ask, there will always be a paradox on something that can be defined by the community. I believe that every My Little Pony series has a connection deeper than we know. And the more we learn, then the more we discover. Think of this as a scientific method, but with a hunch of history and lore in the mix. My intentions are not to confuse anyone, however theories are meant to lead us to questioning and trying to understand things around us. As time goes on, Hasbro continues to deliver new content for us. This gives us more opportunities to deliver philosophical knowledge about everything My Little Pony related. That's what I enjoy most about making videos such as this. Well, I hope you all learned something from this video. If this video did, be sure to rate it. I'd also like to hear your thoughts on this topic in the comment section. But until next time, I'm Ruchioto, and thank you for watching.